Welcome back, everybody. It's Jeff again with J&K Stay in Vegas with another episode of Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room? I'm hiding the sign. Today, we are at Santa Fe Station. This is up in the northwest part of the Las Vegas Valley, almost to the last exit before you keep on going all the way up to Reno. So we're going to get inside, check everything out, but something absolutely crazy in how you get to the pool here. And on a day like today when it's about 113 degrees, it may not be that great of an option. So we'll check that out a little bit later. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get inside and check out Santa Fe Casino here in the northwest part of Las Vegas. Let's go. All right, let's get inside Santa Fe Station and Casino. And over to our left is hotel registration. This place reminds me a lot of Sunset Station in Green Valley. But like all of our Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room, we're going to head off to the right-hand side, stick to the right-hand side, check everything out. And like I said, I'm going to show you where that pool is a little bit later. It's absolutely crazy. It is right down this way. So I'll show you where that is in a moment. A lot of similarities to Green Valley to me. Sunset Station that's out in Henderson. And they have a lot of restaurants here, a lot of good happy hours I'm noticing. One of our next stops here is their bingo. Actively always calling out people to come into the bingo. And then you have Letitia's over here. So they got some bottomless mimosas here. So that's pretty cool. And this is their Cocina and Cantina. Got cazadores out here. Very cool. All right, let's keep going. Nice little bar here at Letitia's. Now, not quite as dark in appearance as, say, Sunset Station. Definitely has some similar vibes. And down here is Stoney's North 40. So make our way down here and take a little peek, even though they're closed. See all the different things that they have in there. And then kind of a nice space here inside Stoney's North 40. Obviously country. Get a better look. Here is the charcoal room. That is their steakhouse. And we'll keep going. Off to our right, see a Starbucks. There's a coffee. We'll get to that in a little bit. We got to head down here though first. Your Kino is all over here. And we'll keep on the right over here. Some of their directional signage here. We're going to turn to our right again. This place has a lot of nooks and crannies, and it is a lot bigger than you would think. And over here you're going to find huge sports book, and they even have more food over here. Plenty of restrooms too, which is always nice. Look at all the huge screens here. They have cocktail tasting, and of course there is the STN big round bar there. All the sports you can handle. New York Pizza, Pasta Heroes, Had Me a Pizza. Again, a lot of places to choose from. Your valet parking is over here on the right-hand side, and north garage elevators. There are two garages. There's a north and an east. Another look at the bar right there. And let's head over here to the right to show you a few other things that are over here. Up these escalators are where their meeting rooms are. So if you have a conference, all the way out here at Santa Fe Station Casino, it's right over here. Oyster bar, right there. I am not an oyster fan, but they do have an oyster bar like a lot of the, we're just talking about Sunset Station, like they do. They're their hours of operation. The Brass Fork is over here. This is going to be like your, I believe it's 24-hour cafe. So the Brass Fork right there. Some of their specials. See, there it says bowling, theaters, kids quest, and arcade. We'll get there, check it out. And over there, That's kind of where we went around, is their high limit room that's down there. But we're going to keep to our right like we normally do. And go figure, they're already promoting their Labor Day weekend coming up for this year, including their 4949 lounge here, which is right there. Decently sized little circle bar. There's a sign for their bowling, but that's not where the bowling center is. Got to keep going down here. If you want to sign up for their rewards, it's right over there. But we're going to head through here. As you can see, it's a very large casino. Surprisingly large. Turn down here. Again, there's those rewards. And if you want to see a show here, they have an Abbott tribute band I saw as I was walking through. And I believe it's here, the Outlaws that are coming up here. This is the Chrome showroom. So if you're probably going to see a show here, it's going to be here. And then here is their late night specials. And available all day, the $5.99. That's at the Brass Fork. And the showroom bar right over here. Their poker room is right out in the open. So it's definitely very airy, so it's not a closed off room. So if that suits you. Another entrance / exit to the Chrome showroom right there. Here's bowling. Let's go see. Always got to check out the bowling alley. Jeff is a bowler from long lost days, so I just got to check out the bowling alley. If you'd like to bowl, let me know in the comments below. 60 lanes here, so you do a lot of stuff here. And there'll be some movie theaters coming up. Kegler's Bar, that's pretty funny. A very, very big bowling alley. And here's just regular Keglers, so you can get hamburgers, ice cream, wings, and fries, and beer, all that good stuff. And then right down here is the Kids Quest. We're going to go through that to make a little shortcut. You could do that too. Let's go check it out. Now, I'm not as big of a fan because, well, they don't have my Pac-Man and my Donkey Kong and all of that. But maybe you'll like some of these games here. This is kind of like the new arcade style that we have now. And then you come out right here. There's that poker room right there. And then continue to our right. This is going to be our final right, at least on this side. These are your Century theaters. Just like a lot of the station casinos, they got the movie theater and a bowling alley. I believe movie theaters and bowling are coming to the Durango Station Casino. I don't know if that's part of their phase 2 or not. There's been kind of some contradictory information, so not sure about that, whether they are definitely doing a phase 2 as we speak, but not sure if that is part of it. That's a big old Wheel of Fortune machine. Pretty nice, pretty nice. That's where we walked by that Chrome showroom. So yeah, if you're gonna see a show, it's probably gonna be in that room. Don't get it confused with the charcoal room, which is their steakhouse. Over to our right, it's kind of their food court area. Panda Express, all the usuals, almost verbatim, just like Sunset. Clearly they've modeled it off of Sunset because the fixtures, the lighting, all that. Capriati's, Fat Burger, Nielsen's frozen custard down there. They have this at Durango Casino, speaking of which. So obviously they're carrying over a lot of the same restaurants, probably a lot of the same relationships, obviously, within stations, casinos. And then Wingstop. Starbucks here is your place to get coffee. During the weekdays, they're open at 6 a.m. They close at 9 p.m. And Fridays and Saturdays are actually open till 10 p.m. So this Starbucks right here. Go over here and check it out. If you want anything late night, you can definitely do that. Unlike some of the other Starbucks that close like in the middle of the afternoon, this one is open late. All right, should I show you where this pool is and the fitness center? This is crazy. Okay, there it is. Pool, fitness, there's our signage, and some of the ballrooms. And I confirmed with the front desk, this is the only way to get to the pool. This, again, is the only way to get to the pool. Your fitness room is going to be down here to your right. It is open 24 hours, so that's nice. Relatively small, just a little bit on that side, a little bit over there. Not bad. 24 hours is always good, so you can get your workout in whenever it's convenient for you. But we're going to head down here, past these two ballrooms, Pecos A and B, and wait till you see this. See? Guest exit to pool. All right. Okay, pool entrance. Got it. All right. One thing kind of cool, not quite as elaborate as the Zen walkway at JW Marriott, but they have this little area that you can walk through. It's a little bit of annoying because this is actually where the team member entrance is, and it's where everybody smokes their cigarettes. So usually they have that in back of the property from somebody that has worked in hotels before. So if you kind of want to take a nice relaxing walk through here or just sit through here, you may smell some smoke. They do have ashtrays in here, so I guess a lot of people do smoke. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. So again, focus, right? We're going to the pool, right? All right, let me take you to the pool. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. I checked with the front desk. I said, hey, is there any way to possibly get to the pool from within the casino? She said, no, unfortunately, no. We're walking into the back parking lot here. And this is your pool over here. You need to walk out here in the sun, and there is no way, no other way that you can get here. Put in obviously your key card here. It looks like a pretty nice spot here. But yeah, you cannot get to it from that other side over there. You need to use your key and go all the way out here to go to said pool. Now today, when I'm recording, it is about 113 degrees. And I'm sure you can also tell the wind is blowing pretty good. So we're getting that hair dryer effect. So if I want to visit the pool and I'm staying here, I don't think that's this is all, that's cracked up to be. I don't know if I want to make this whole long walk. But this area is really nice, and it makes or creates a lot of shade, so that's good. But yeah, this is the only way there and the only way back. That's why I'm showing you this on the way back. And then we'll head through the middle of the casino and just show you some of the other games, slot machines that they have. Again, quite extensive here, which is cool. Again, this casino, the Stations Casino, is, last two exits before you're going to go all the way to Reno on the 95. Say guest entrance right there. At least it's nice and cold in here. This hallway is not very inviting, very shining. These are your guest elevators, your hotel elevators, right off the registration. That's nice and convenient. So that works. So here's that Starbucks. And there's your food hall. I'm going to just head through the middle here. So you can just get another view. There's even though it's called the Iguana, it's just another kind of middle bar here. And then if you were to go straight through here, this is kind of what you're going to encounter. All your table games are over here. That's really why I wanted to show you. And then right down there is where the theaters and the bowling alley was. And then over here is where all the huge sports book is down here. All right, I'm just going to come over here to show you the high limit room, because we technically went around this to go get a look at the big sports bar and race book. But the high limit room is right over here. Very, very snazzy, very Durango-ish. So yeah, let's wrap this up and I'll give you my final thoughts about Santa Fe Station here in the northwest part of Las Vegas. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for this edition of Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room? How crazy was that walk to the pool? I don't think I would do that on a day like this, windy and hot. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you would do that. If you like this video, everybody, please give it a big old thumbs up. It's the best way to support J&K Stay in Vegas. Take it one step further, subscribe. It's absolutely free. And if you want to be alerted to all these videos, turn on those bell notifications that alert you to all of our videos, including our live streams. All right, everybody, until next time, stay safe and stay silly. Bye-bye, everybody.